1, 2, 3, and throw your dirt.
City leaders broke ground for a new splash pad at the Lake Rim Recreation Center on the west side of town. The City of Fayetteville and the Kiwanis Club of Cape Fear are partners for this project. The project is on target to be completed in time for the start of summer. The splash pad at Lake Rim Recreation Center adds to the growing list of projects occurring in the western portion of the city. In the past several months, ribbon-cutting ceremonies have been held for 2 dog parks and the splash pad at E. Melvin Honeycutt Elementary School. Construction is well underway at the Bill Chris Senior Center, located across the street from Lake Rim Park and the Aquatic Center. These new enhanced amenities are part of a strategy to make the area a desirable place to live, work, and play. These recreation destinations are for residents of Fayetteville and Cumberland County as well as visitors. The new splash pad will be one of 12 Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation will have operational this summer. Visit fcpr.us to find a splash pad or aquatic center near you. The City of Fayetteville and Manna Church hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the Manna Dream Center shelter at Person Street. The center is located at 913 Person Street. The city and Manna Church are partners to operate the center as an overnight shelter for men who need food, laundry, hair, and shower services. Lunch is available to anyone in need of a meal Monday through Friday, with capacity for 20 clients nightly and intake hours from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Shelter clients can receive referrals to agencies that offer mental health services, veteran services, employment, permanent housing assistance, and help for domestic violence victims. Women are able to use the facility during the morning hours for shower and laundry services, and men who do not stay overnight can use the shelter during the afternoon hours for shower and laundry services.
So it's round-the-clock care and outreach and helping people move forward in their lives.
It gave me a chance, to get off the street. I want to get off the street. I have a job that I'm waiting for right now that is for security up in the fast transit. I'm just waiting for my background check to go out, and once I do, I have the job.
The site previously operated as the Hope Center and closed after the pandemic began. Manna Church now provides staff and other services for operations to resume. The Fayetteville Cumberland Human Relations Commission recently hosted a Race in America Virtual Town Hall Part 2. The virtual town hall included a roundtable discussion among previous directors and managers who have guided Fayetteville Cumberland human relations efforts since the Commission's creation in 1965. Town hall panelists include former State Representative Elmer Floyd, Ron McElrath, and Dr. Anthony Wade. Current Commission Vice Chair Millette Harris served as the moderator. The panelists shared their views of human relations from the start of the civil rights movement to the present. They also shared challenges faced by community leaders and strategies used to address community concerns regarding social struggles. Panelists also took time at the end of the event to answer questions and comments from the public. The Community Police Advisory Board recently held its inaugural meeting and swore in 10 members to the board. Their first action as a board was to choose Dr. Lionel Cartwright as chair and Deborah Slaughter as vice chair for the board. The mission of the Community Police Advisory Board is to provide advice and recommendations to the City Council, City Manager, and Police Chief. Their purpose is to improve the quality of policing in Fayetteville by reviewing and recommending policy enhancements to better meet the needs of the community, as well as provide support and training curriculum that allows for police and community experiences to be shared and understood with greater context. The scope of authority for the board will be advisory only and not have an investigatory function or subpoena powers. The Fayetteville Police Department recently held a leadership symposium at Fayetteville State University. Approximately 40 police officers and civilian employees from all ranks attended the event. This is the second leadership symposium the police department has hosted. The goal of the symposium is to promote wellness among officers and staff and help them prepare for life stresses and the stress brought on by the job. Part of the training also included how to communicate with family members when times get stressful. This year's guest speakers included City Manager Doug Hewitt, Retired Chief Nick Metz, and Dr. Rhonda Glover.
It's extremely important to be able to understand and identify when we as an employee is in a time that we need that assistance. And also to let us understand that there's no shame in it. There's always been this huge stigma around, oh, you need counseling, but there's no shame in it. It's actually a strong, courageous act for someone to reach out for that help.
The Fayetteville Police Department also hosts other events for community members outside the department as part of their Community Summit events to help address public safety and community issues.